Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nyla, and if you love all things luxury or the luxuries of life, I think you're going to like it here. So feel free to stick around and hit the subscribe button. So I have a little bit of a different setup today. I recently bought a small ring light, and yeah, because I got tired of sitting in front of my window because it kind of limited me to only filming like when it's daylight, and yeah. So first, I actually wanted to just show you guys really quickly. I recently got an Hermes vintage Kelly watch, and yeah, so I just wanted to show that really quick. I didn't want to dedicate a whole unboxing and reveal to it, etc. But for today's video, I wanted to do an updated luxury wish list of 2024 because it's July and we're a little over halfway through the year, and I just want to go onto my luxury wish list and see what's changed, see what I've gotten, and all of that. Also, excuse my wet hair. I washed it today and my hair literally takes 50 million years to dry. So yeah, it's wet and looks a little bad, but that's okay. So I have the wish list here on my phone. I'm just gonna go through it with you guys and tell you guys what I've checked off, what I still want, if I don't want something anymore, all that good stuff. So the first thing on my luxury wish list for the year was my Dior DJoy in the size medium in the color latte. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you might know I did actually check that off in the very beginning of the year. I love that bag. It was a dream bag of mine and I wear it a lot. It is one of my most used handbags of this year, and it's probably going to continue being one of my most used handbags. It's really, really gorgeous. Actually, let me just go grab it real quick. So my camera shut off while I was recording, but I was just going to go grab my DJoy. This is the shoulder strap. It comes with a shoulder strap and a crossbody strap, but here is one of the items that I checked off my wish list for this year. It's just a beautiful bag. I mean, it's gorgeous. I love Dior. I know Dior has a recent scandal, but if I'm being quite honest, every single fashion house has had a scandal and people seem to just kind of forget about them. I mean, you know. But it is what it is. I'm sure it'll pass, and if anything, Dior's probably learned from this. Just set it up there for the remainder of the video and get back to the wish list. The next thing on my wish list was a Cartier Panthère watch, and I still want this item. I just haven't gotten it yet. So yeah, I still want that item. I just haven't checked it off the wish list yet. Hopefully I will sometime soon. I'm not really all the way certain, but yeah, it's still on there. The next item was a Hermes Kelly belt, and I still haven't gotten this item either. I was hoping to get it when I went to Florida earlier this year, but they did not have any Kelly belts in stock at the time at the store I was at, so I was just like, okay, well, you know, whatever. I'll get it when I get it. That's not really as big of a deal to me because I have other belts, so, you know. But I do still want it. I do still want that. Another thing that I still want off this wish list is Louis Vuitton Stellar Times extract. Again, that is something that I could easily go get, and I just haven't yet because my mother has it, and when I want to use it, I kind of just ask her if I can use hers. I do want my own bottle, of course, but in the meantime, it has not been at the very top of my priority list, so I kind of just use hers whenever I ask, and yeah. But it is still on the wish list, and I do think I am going to end up getting that at some point this year. The next thing on the wish list was more ready to wear, and I think I have checked that off for the year. Well, I'm not done, but I mean, I feel like I can check that off for the year in general just because I have bought more ready to wear. I recently have been into Versace, and I've got some clothes from there. I've gotten some clothing items out of Burberry, and I've done a lot of shopping on like the Real for Zimmerman, all that type of stuff. So I really do think I can consider that checked off for the year. Not that I'm going to be done buying ready to wear, but I did do it. The next item on this list was the Loewe squeeze bag, and I am taking that off of the wish list because I no longer want that bag after seeing it in person and like trying it on and doing all of that. I just don't actually like it as much as I thought I was going to. And to replace it, I've actually put on the wish list the Chanel 22, which I know when I first was thinking about all this, I was like, oh, I think the squeeze is actually cuter than the 22 and all this and that. It's not. It's not on me at least. It really isn't. So I will be adding a Chanel 22 into my collection this year. I'm thinking either for my birthday or for Christmas. I've made my boyfriend very aware that's what I want for either my birthday or for Christmas. My birthday and Christmas fall really close together, so you know, either one works, but that is replacing the squeeze, and it will be achieved at some point this year. The next thing on the wish list was more fine jewelry, and honestly, I don't think I can check that off for the year. I've probably only put a couple more pieces of fine jewelry into my collection since this year started. Again, it's not really been a huge priority of mine, so I would still like to get more fine jewelry during the year, but if I don't, I'm not going to be like super angry, because I can always do that next year or the year after, just kind of whenever. Fine jewelry is something that I think is more collective anyway, like you just kind of build up your collection over all the years of your life. So we cannot check that off. I still do want more of it, but just don't know when it's going to happen. The next item that I had on this list earlier was something from the Pharrell and Louis Vuitton collection. Specifically, there was this Minecraft looking sweatshirt. Look, I know it wasn't a collab with Minecraft, but that's what it was reminiscent of. So, Minecraft sweatshirt. Yeah, I took that off the list. I don't know. I still really like it, but I think I like it a little more to admire rather than to wear on myself. I don't really like to have clothing in my wardrobe that I don't wear and just kind of look at. I think that's pointless. So because I know I wasn't going to wear it like that, and it was more of something that was to be appreciated, I'm taking it off. I took it off. It's no longer on there, and I'm not going to try to buy it anymore. The next item on the wish list was a vintage Chanel square flat bag, which I did check off this year. I will go grab that. So here is my beautiful vintage Chanel square flap. I love this bag. I picked it up for a really good price. Obviously resale, because can't buy this in store no more. And yeah, I love it. It has the 24 karat gold plated hardware, and she's just a gem, and I was happy that I was able to check this off for this year. I've worn it surprisingly a lot, so I got this bag to be my only black bag in my collection, which, spoiler, it's not the only black bag. I have one more, but it's not like a proper bag. Anyways, I'm going to do a video on all the bags that I've purchased this year, and it'll be in that. But back to this little wish list item, baby. Yes, she's amazing, she's beautiful, and I've worn her a lot, and this one is actually from the 1980s. I have the original box. It has the original everything with it still. It's really cool, and yeah, I really like it. Next on this wish list was a Chanel fold-over card case, and if I am being quite honest with you, that's a maybe. I'm not fully sure if I still want that. I don't know, I'm not massive on SLGs, and for me, that card case really isn't a priority. So it's a maybe. It's not a for certain no, but it's not a for sure yes either. It's just maybe. I'm really not thinking about it all that much. It's just kind of like over here. The last item that I had on this list was a Byredo hair perfume, and I just took that off the list because honestly, I don't know why I wanted that so bad. Like, girl, why? Why would you want that so bad? Like, you want that so bad you put it on a wish list? Okay, that's different. But yeah, I took that off the list because no, I don't want that anymore. Get it together. Like, I told myself, get it together. Why'd you put that on your luxury wish list? Like, be for real. So with all the alterations of my luxury wish list, as you can assume, I've added more things on there. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and share them. First, Chanel 22. I said that earlier. I will be getting that this year. I'm for certain. Not sure what color, but I know I will be getting it, and not in the mini size. I don't want the mini size. I don't think it looks very cute on me. But the bigger sizes, beautiful. Yes, chef's kiss. Another item I put on here, and this is more long-term because it is outrageously expensive, but it is a Bulgari Serpenti watch. I love the Bulgari Serpenti line. I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I actually have a ring, and it's not Bulgari, but it's reminiscent of Bulgari. I'm going to actually show you guys. Let me just... Okay, so this ring that I have, it's like a snake, and it has diamonds, it's solid gold, and it has emeralds in its eyes. Yeah. This is actually from an independent jeweler, but when I got it, I was like, oh, like, this gives me Bulgari vibes. And then I was just like, Oh, I really like Bulgari. I need something out of there. I need something. You know, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. So, Bulgari Serpentine line, I'm coming for you one day. I maybe in 40 years. No, I'm playing, not 40 years. But, you know, maybe in a little while. That's a long term. That's like on a long-term wish list. That's not really just for this year. But if it were to stumble upon me this year, I would take a little whack at it. Something else that is new to this list is a red bag. Here I am. Somebody who has said I'll never buy a red bag. Red bags are my thing. Like, I'm a pink girl. I like pink. I'm a convert. I think everybody needs one red bag in their collection now. When did I gain that? I don't know, but it's here, and I would like a red bag. There's no specific brand, there's no specific anything really, but I just know I want a red bag in my collection. Just one, and I'm very dead set on just one. If I were to ever find another red bag, if I already had one, I would just sell the other one, because I don't need more than one red bag in my collection. Another thing I've put on this list that will be achieved this year is the Versace Medusa platform. So I have the Valentino platforms in a beautiful green color, and I love them. I can walk in them, they're not uncomfortable, and I feel like they make me look really nice. I feel really confident in them, and I've never really put on a pair of shoes where I was just like, wow, these make me feel really good. And I realized it's the fact because they're platforms. So I went into Versace, and I actually got my sister some of the Versace platforms. They did not have my size, so I didn't get any, but I will be getting some because they are beautiful, gorgeous, spectacular, amazing, incredible. Another item that I put onto this wish list is also kind of long term. It's a Birkin 25. As many of you know, I have my Birkin 30, and I don't feel like going to grab it right now. Kind of lazy at the moment. I don't feel like going to grab that. But I do have videos on my channel featuring my Birkin 30, so, you know, she's readily available to see on the channel. And I love that bag a lot. I love the size. I don't think it's too big. I think it's an amazing size. My mom has a Birkin 35, and I actually think that's a really good size too. In my head, I felt like it was so much bigger, and it really wasn't. So maybe one day I'll put a Birkin 35 on my wish list, but for right now, just the Birkin 25. I'm in love with my Birkin 30, and I'm not the type of person that wants a bunch of different Hermes bags in my collection. I'm kind of a one and done. Like with my Birkin 30, that's like a one and done. I don't think I'll really ever add another Birkin 30 in my collection. So I know for a fact with the Birkin 25, it'll also be a one and done. Next on the wish list is the Miu Miu sunglasses, and it's the very typical common ones. It's not anything special. It's just those one Miu Miu glasses that have like Miu Miu written here. I will insert a picture of them. They're very basic. They're very cute. They're readily available for sale. I probably will end up getting them some point this year. They're just really not up here on the priority list at the moment, but I do really like those sunnies, and I would like to add them to my collection. Another item that I put on my wish list is a micro Lady Dior and a medium-sized Lady Dior. So I have a mini Lady Dior, I have a small Lady Dior, but I don't have a micro or a medium, and I would just like to have one of each of those sizes, not a large. The large would make me look like a clown. I would look like Pennywise. So yeah, no large, but I do want a micro and a medium. I just feel like the Lady Dior is such a classic bag. It is such a beautiful bag, and why not have it in every size? Why not? It's not a crime. Another item that I've added to the wish list is a white Celine Triomphe belt, specifically white. And here's the thing, if I were to end up getting a Kelly belt in white, I would take the Triomphe belt in white off. But the Triomphe belt is more easily accessible in white, and the Kelly belt's kind of more like, okay, we can give you what we got. So I would like a white belt really bad, and I love the Celine Triomphe one. And it's, like I said, you can find it easily online, and I just am thinking I need to take a dibble and dabble. So the final thing that I've added onto my wish list for this year is not really a specific item, but more so a group of items. I want more vintage. I want more vintage clothes. I want more vintage bags. Like, I've been on a vintage kick this year, and I've really been loving it, and I just feel like it's so unique, it's so cool, and yeah, so more vintage in general. I love shopping pre-loved. I think it's fun. I love finding deals. Me and one of my closest friends, we are always finding deals. We are always sending each other deals. I'll send her some, she sends me some. We're like in this together. We're like this, okay? We actually just came across a couple deals, and we were just like, yeah, snatchies, please give me that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed what I've kicked off my wish list, what I've put on, and what I've checked off. I hope my video was to your satisfaction, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, or whatever time it is wherever you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!